Hello world and hello dear fans of Soulmate Debunked. My name is Susanna and I'm the creator of Soulmate Debunked. So this is video number 50 and the topic for this video is titled Magical Story. So what I mean by magical story is obviously magic, believing in the magic of the universe, and I've alluded to sharing with you my magical story, and here it goes. So 2 years ago, as some of you may know, I wrote the script for Soulmate Debunked. It wasn't finished script yet, but my director-producer friend invited me to a script reading event, and this is where there's many actors and they read your script so that you can kind of hear what it sounds like from a dialogue perspective and then make any changes. So it was very useful and a very fun event because I got to meet a lot of film industry people. Anyways, the event started and my back was to the door, as it is right now, to my room. But a gentleman walked in late, and this gentleman came in with friends that knew my friend, the director and producer. So long story short, it was one of those kind of cliche moments where something compelled me, or something, kind of made me turn my head and turn around to see who this gentleman was, because normally I don't want to pay attention to who was coming in late. But I did, and we locked eyes. And there was something very familiar about him. I couldn't pinpoint it at all, but we smiled at each other. But then he left, and of course I never got to speak with him at that event. But his face and the thought of him kept lingering in my mind, so I asked my director friend who this person was. He didn't know, but he eventually found out, and he got a name for me. So of course I did a quick Facebook search for this gentleman, and I saw that we actually had a lot of mutual friends in common, and one person in particular was my sister. He knew my sister. I was like, how did that happen? So he knew my sister from Hong Kong. So I'm going to fast forward now, and why then his face was so familiar. So 12 years ago, he did a yoga poster for a yoga event, and he did a poster, and he was a model, and I actually happened to work on that poster. So, and I was staring basically at him and at that poster for a long period of time. So this is 12 years ago. So I finally realized that this person and this poster, or the face of this person that I was staring at on my computer 12 years ago, was the guy that walked in. So if that's not synchronicity, if that's not magical moments, I don't know what is. But I mean, how we met, and these are circumstances, and of course I did connect with him, and as we got to know each other and connected the dots, we found that we had so many mutual friends and connections in common. So it was almost like we kind of circled around each other in these circles, but there was always one or two or handful of people that we knew really well that could have been other means of connecting us. But it took that event, and how interesting that it was an event that was about soulmates, or having actors read out loud my script about soulmates. Whether if this guy is my soulmate, I'm sure some of you may be asking if he's the one. Listen, I'm just enjoying this process. I'm having fun with it. I don't want to read too much into it anymore. I don't want to overanalyze things, because I've learned my lesson that, when you meet someone and you feel that, wow, these situations, these circumstances are really, really universally and conspired. It seems as though there's a lot of magic behind it. That doesn't mean anything. Because you meet that one person, that person could be the conduit, or it could be the catalyst for you to meet the other people or go into the other events. So just because you have a really strong bond or connection with one person doesn't signify that they're the one. So, but don't dismiss any of that. Have fun with it. Get to know the other person and just enjoy the ride, this magical ride of the universe. Anyways, thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for all your love and support. This is number 50, and I'm so appreciative and grateful for all of you. Lots of love. Bye for now.